Welcome to Beefy Bois, episode 6. I am joined here by Christian.
What's up?
And Joe.
Hey.
We're going to be discussing our favorite flavors of La Croix and maybe some Thanksgiving memories, something like that.
Yeah, favorite side dishes, some Thanksgiving bonus beef here.
Funny family stories if we got any.
Hey, why not? Yeah.
Special bonus episode here, some bonus beef.
Yeah. With that being said, I mean, I think Joe's got a little something over here set up for us. Looks like a desk of narcotics set up. But
that's the nice sound of a brand new can of LaCroix sparkling water being cracked. Our favorite
passion fruit
flavor. This is Vito's first taste of the passion fruit here. Yeah.
Vito, that is real good.
I know, right? So,
and I've only tried the coconut, and it's the best flavor.
Well, Vito, grab Christian a flavor now.
We
brought 5 of my favorite flavors. We have them all lined up here. We got passion fruit, peach pear, grapefruit.
Thank you, sir.
And then the 2 that my fiance Ara says come in the fancy lady cans. The pine. Oh, there we go. Oh, it picked up 100%.
I was wondering if you needed a pop.
Oh, whatever.
Right.
And then, pineapple, strawberry, and then cola, which has to be the most interesting flavor. We'll save that one for later.
I have to try that one. I like Coca-Cola, but I don't know how.
So ready? Yeah,
sparkling cola water.
All right, so this is I brought these. I'm probably the biggest LaCroix connoisseur around here. I have literally tried every single
LaCroix. How the fuck do you pronounce this?
So
I've never even heard of this shit until you guys started bringing it around here for the podcast.
If it's by a French pronunciation and not some sort of American butcherization of it, it would be La Croix.
Oh. Yes, but the company is based out of Wisconsin, where the river that the plant is built on is pronounced LaCroix because it's an American bastardization of a French word. So that is the official pronunciation is LaCroix.
We're going to go with LaCroix. I'm probably still going to butcher it and fuck it up, but that's just me because part of my French.
Or LaCroix.
Well, I mean, you can't butcher a butcher thing.
I could butcher a word pretty well.
I mean, it's already a word that's mispronounced, but they're insisting the mispronunciation is correct. So,
I mean, anyway, okay. So I got passion fruit. Not
Thoughts? Yeah.
Not bad.
Yeah.
Still
yeah, the
good.
passion fruit is my favorite. I am a big fan. So in my LaCroix flavors, I'm always looking for tartness because I feel like the tartness really shines through. And then you need a nice crisp finish so it doesn't taste like there's soap in your mouth, which is my problem with some of the later flavors. After I've had my boys try all the flavors, I will reveal my rankings. I've ranked all 21 flavors 1 through 21, so look forward to that.
Yeah, we would like to thank our friends over there at LaCroix for giving us these lovely 12 packs to try out for the bonus beef episode on the show. So anyway, okay, we're talking about Thanksgiving, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what was probably one of the craziest things to happen on Thanksgiving for you gentlemen?
For me, it'd actually be a crazy good thing, because my fiance has an amazing family, and when I first moved up here, I just felt started dating her rather. I just felt immediately welcomed. I was welcomed into Thanksgiving as well that year, and all the other events and everything, and it was probably the best series of Thanksgivings I've ever had was with them, just because it was like traditional in the sense that it was a Thanksgiving sort of tradition, but it was loose and fun and nice because it wasn't like one of those stuffy Thanksgivings you hear about, you know? Mm-hmm. It was just a good time, and it always is over there. But previously, you know, my family's not super into holidays, so we just kind of, we had our little celebration, had a little bit of fun, but there was nothing big or extravagant going on, you know. But it seems like a nice event without it being stuffy either with Jane's family.
Nice.
So, just a great time. Look forward to it every year. Amazing food. Her mom is just like the best at cooking.
Shit.
That's pretty
cook.
good.
The best cook. Literally.
Is this here in Seattle or is it in California?
No. Yeah, Jane's from up here, so her family's
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. I thought you guys met in California and then
California.
migrated up here.
No, we met in the U Village.
Oh.
All right. Well, I got a great one. When I was young, so we were having like a late Thanksgiving at my dad's aunt and uncle. So my great aunt and uncle, Paul and Louella. And Paul and Louella had been married for a very long time, but you could tell they really didn't like each other very much anymore. So I was maybe 12 years old when this happened. The best part is Paul's eating the turkey and he's like, this turkey's kind of dry. And Louella slams down her wine glass, gets up and is like, if you think it's dry, why don't you cook next time? And he's like, if I was cooking, we would have popcorn for dinner. You know I hate popcorn. We would have all sorts of flavors of popcorn. There would be caramel corn, butter, cheddar, and then she storms out of the room.
Fucking popcorn for dinner. Yeah, that's like going to the movies on a budget. It's like $28 for popcorn and a drink sometimes.
Don't talk shit about movie popcorn. That's the entire reason to go to the movies, all right?
I mean, movie popcorn's the shit. I love movie popcorn. But the problem is I don't love spending $28 on 2 tickets and then spending $30 on fucking popcorn and a drink.
You gotta go for the matinee.
It's like, damn.
Cheaper.
No, we only go for $5 Tuesdays.
Oh,
It's the only
Jesus
time I go to the movies. Unless it's something that I really want to see that, of course, the girlfriend doesn't want to watch. And
Black Panther or something.
That's like no, not like that. I didn't see that movie in theaters. I didn't care for that movie too much. I mean, we can.
I feel like that's a discussion for a different day.
That topic in a different time, but yeah, I went to go see Overlord on Sunday, the movie about World War II.
Yeah.
Nazis making some experimental zombies and shit. A lot of fun, but the movie popcorn was fucking awesome and it was pricey. And your story about popcorn for dinner just kind of reminds me of that night because that night I had popcorn for dinner.
Yeah.
But with that being said, if we're on the Thanksgiving topics, I mean, there's just so much. My family is so big, So
Your family is enormous.
Yeah, so I got two sides of the family. So
Mexican and Irish, both known for their large familial
families,
sizes.
Large Catholic families, and Catholics just breed. It's like all they do. But of course, with our family, is all we have is guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like our family in the South, like in Florida and stuff like that, or in North Carolina, they have all of like our girl cousins, but they're not really like a big part of our life. And then of course we have our cousins in Mexico, which Mexicans breed like rabbits. So they, we got plenty of cousins there. But then we also, that's where like, we have like a female cousin. But here in Seattle and Washington, it's just 4 dudes. Me, my brother, my cousin, Booch, who was on the show with us last time, and then my cousin Rex.
He's your cousin?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, he's my cousin. And
on your dad's
every
side,
year on Thanksgiving, he's on the dad's side of the family. Every year at Thanksgiving, we always get into some kind of shenanigans. One thing that I'm really thinking about is, a few years ago, or not a few years ago, but about like about maybe 7 or 8 years ago, we got snow on Thanksgiving, and it was really coming down. We celebrate Thanksgiving in Lake Tapps, so it's naturally getting more snow because it's up higher. And I remember we lived in an apartment about 5 minutes away from them, and then we were at my aunt's house. But we decided to go to my apartment, and the hot tub and the pool were closed for the winter, but the apartment kept the hot tub on.
Oh, no.
So we always broke into it. But it was like, I'm telling you, it was dumping
That's
snow.
how you get botulism, man.
So we're
not putting any chemicals in there. It's just a breeding ground for bacteria.
Well, I mean, hot tub
I guess you're still alive. So.
It was. It was maintained. It was cleaned, and it was nice. But we went there after Thanksgiving, and Thanksgiving obviously was interesting to say the least, because you just, back in this time, you never know what was going to walk through the door. It's like Pawn Stars. You just never know what's going to walk through with my uncles. You never know what's going to, you never know what they're going to walk through, or what they're coming with.
What
and
a
they
reference.
come with like weird company. Like, this was back when my uncle was one of my uncles was living in the city, and his little city hood rat friends, he'd always bring one of them. or he would bring like 2 of them, or then there's like random kids that are around and we're like, who the fuck are these people? So that was always like a big shenanigans for Thanksgiving. And then my other uncle who lives in Enumclaw would show up with a different fucking girlfriend every holiday. Thanksgiving he'd show up with one, and then the next Thanksgiving showed up with another one, and then all of a sudden he's got 3 kids. So then there's 3 more cousins.
Yeah.
And it's like, oh my.
Yeah, I mean, like,
This is ridiculous.
I come from Irish and Italian stock, and I'm trying to plan a wedding right now, and my fiance is like, can we keep it small, like under 50 people? I have 15 first cousins. Like, no, we can't. All right? And if you include all their kids, I have 27 second cousins. So, yeah, like, we can keep it to 150 if I only invite family members and, like, 10 friends, all right? But, yeah, your reference of, like, bringing random, like, hoodlums or whatever you call them, city people.
Random city folk.
I was one of those random city folk once. I was back when I used to be a marine biologist. I was stuck here for Thanksgiving when my whole family's back in New Jersey. So my friend Shanna is from Corvallis, Oregon. So she's like, just come to Thanksgiving at my house, whatever. So I'm like, all right. So we ride the train down there, spend a few days, and Thanksgiving morning we meet up with her sister. And she's like, I can't go to this family function without smoking weed. So, like, you want to get high with me? I'm like, all right. And I don't know what this shit she gave me was, but I was high out of my mind all day. So I'm at this family function with these people I barely know with, like, these bright red bloodshot eyes, like, just giggling at jokes I haven't even told yet, you know? Like, yeah. Good times, man.
But, yeah, that Thanksgiving we had, you know, the interesting, natural, big family shenanigans as far as like uncontrolled mess. But my aunt Jamie is very, very well at crowd control, very well at keeping, you know, us guys out of the kitchen and from keeping her distracted and making a big mess. She likes to keep us downstairs and where we watch football and talk shit and play cards. So we left Thanksgiving that night to go to my apartment to break into the hot tub, which we frequently did. We did that almost every weekend. So we break in, but the problem was it wasn't any ordinary break-in. All right, so we get in there, but we have like a full like Dawn dish soap thing with us, and we were just going to pour the whole thing into the hot tub, which first off,
Trying to make a bubble bath?
you are never supposed to do. And we found out why like immediately. We poured the whole thing in there and turned the little bubbles on. And next thing you know, within like 5 minutes, this hot tub had bubbles like overflowing out, and it had overflowed all over like the ground by the pool, and then all of a sudden it started pouring into the pool. So we hung out in there. Security drove by, and the security constantly busted us in there. But he was pretty cool. He never really gave a shit because we never made a lot of noise. But this time we're all, you know, we're hooting and hollering. There's bubbles everywhere. He was pissed.
I'm just picturing like a 90s sitcom when like Michelle Tanner dumps way too much laundry detergent in the washing machine, you know?
It's just like that. Shit that, I mean, bubbles would not stop. They had to shut down the hot tub for, I think, 2.5 weeks to
Jesus.
maintain it and to get everything fixed and get back to, you know, to get it all back together. It was hilarious.
How old were you at this time? Oh, I guess you had your own apartment, so it couldn't.
I didn't have an apartment. It wasn't my own apartment.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like my dad's apartment, but we lived 5 minutes away from my aunts and uncles, so we just constantly stayed at different places. And I was about 14.
Oh,
14,
wow.
15. Yeah. Something around there.
So young enough to be getting into those kinds of shenanigans.
Yes,
and still to
exactly.
be precocious.
And not getting arrested.
And not a felony.
Yeah, we used to do a lot of stupid shit. We used to, on Christmas when it would snow up there, very rarely it would snow here. You know, we get white Christmases, but we have had some. So we would just usually like go out into the street and build a ginormous barrier so that any car coming through had to go right through our fucking barrier. Or we'd build a snowman too big for its own good. All that fun shit. Or play tackle football in like a 20-foot backyard. It's good times, you know. The holidays are always fun.
Yeah.
And I think that hot tub story is one that sticks with me the most because we always broke into that place. But that was a time that it set them over the edge because they were so pissed. But that apartment didn't like us very much. You know, we were always doing stupid shit there. But we were young, you know. Oh, well. What can you do? I was a fucking freshman in high school. I was like, 13, 14, or 15. 14? 13 or 14. Not 15. 13 or 14.
Okay.
Sure.
There was one time I must have been, I think my sister was like 8, so I was 12 again, I guess. So maybe I was 11, but whatever. We were at Thanksgiving dinner. Oh, no, I must have been 13, because, we were talking about bar mitzvahs, because I got invited to one, even though I'm not Jewish. There's a large Jewish population in New Jersey, by the way, so this isn't that uncommon. Anyways, we were talking about bar mitzvahs, and my uncle, or my grandma was like, I used to go to bar mitzvahs all the time, and then my uncle, her son, holds his hands out in front of his chest to simulate large boobs and says that's because they always invited the girl with the biggest brains, talking about his own mother. Then she's walking into the other room to get more turkeys, flips him double middle fingers, like over my sister, who's 8 years old at the time, and freaked the fuck out. Wow. Oh, yeah. You're loading up quite a bit over there, my friend.
I did. I loaded up so I didn't have to get up again. I got a peach and pear.
That's a good idea.
And a pimple mousse. Oh, no.
That's grapefruit, bud. Pimple mousse.
Grapefruit.
Can you toss me one of those pineapple strawberries?
Pina fresa.
Pineapple strawberry.
Yep.
In the fancy lady can.
Lady can.
Yeah. Yeah. Thank you.
Interesting.
So passion fruit is my favorite, and then the pineapple strawberry is probably second. Is it? Where the hell did it go? Did you guys leave it upstairs?
Did we? I don't know. We probably did, but I can
we'll
go
find
take
it.
A look.
Yeah.
I'll go take a look. I got 3 to drink from right now.
All right.
We can bring that one down. Are
That's
those
true.
in lady cans?
Yeah, these are the fancy lady cans. These like tall, skinny cans. Yeah, that's what she calls them.
So I'm cracking open a peach pear.
Go for it.
Flavored while we continue our shenanigans. So.
Yeah, look at that.
Baby.
Look at that Mike Spike on the can.
So Thanksgiving obviously means Turkey Bowl football.
Yes, that's true.
So, with that being said, Turkey Bowl football is like the greatest, thank you, Vito, the greatest part of Thanksgiving for me, honestly. I love the food, but now that I'm grown up, you know, I have to work the holiday, and I get to see my family, which makes me happy. But getting out there and playing football after eating all that food, pardon me, makes me feel a lot better.
Oh, did you play like on Thanksgiving Day?
We play on Thanksgiving a little bit. You know, we'll go out there, shoot the shit, and throw the football. And we'll also, you know, the next day or the day after, we would go out and play like a big, massive game. So it's like this year, we have Thanksgiving on Thursday, but everybody, you know, maybe not everybody, but I have to go back to work on Friday. So this Saturday, we're going to have a ginormous turkey bowl. And I can't wait.
Yeah.
I'm excited. I love playing football. It's so much fun.
Yeah, we haven't gotten out there this year like at all, bud.
Dude, it's been it's been slow in the football in the pickup
All these people on their
world.
other obligations. Get out of here.
So if you're a listener and you're in the Seattle area and you love to play football, hit us up. Let's get a game going.
I mean, I thought you were going to invite them to the Saturday one, and I'm going to remind you that this will go up after that's over, but yeah.
No, hit us up. We'll get you. Ooh, this peach pear is fucking good.
Right? It's like just enough. Like you get the sweetness of the pear and then the tart of the peach, and it has such a distinct flavor from all the others because you get that like nice smoothness from the pear, you know? What was the Market Pear slogan? The sweetest, creamiest pear you'll ever eat.
Oh, the sweetest, juiciest.
That's the peach.
Oh, yeah.
The pear was the sweet, creamiest pear or whatever.
Creamiest pear.
I swear to God, like, no one in their marketing department is familiar with the internet. But
yeah.
What were you cracking into over there, Vito?
Good.
Oh, nothing yet.
Oh, I got a pineapple strawberry going.
Finishing that passion fruit is pretty good.
Right on. Yeah, go ahead.
What's that?
I have nothing.
Oh, yeah. So, I mean, if you're in the Seattle area, love football. Come on, let's get a game going, man. I'm tired of sitting around and not doing shit. Football season's going to come to an end, and if I don't have any kind of football at all, I'm going to rot. So, let's get it going.
You have Madden the Gathering, like you said last episode.
Madden the Gathering.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have that, but that's still not the same.
I know, not
because
the
that's
same. For sure.
The computer, and you can always 70-piece the computer or turn it up and throw 8 interceptions and not enjoy the game either way. But
You remind me, when I was in college, we used to meet the day on Black Friday every year. For all my old high school friends, we'd get back together and play like football. And like we were getting like 15, 20 people out there. I'll have to put it in the Facebook page, but there's this epic Facebook photo of me from like 05 where we just took this photo of like this giant 15-person dog pile, and I'm at the very bottom, and just like looking like I'm about to die. I'll show it to you guys later on. It's pretty, yeah. I mean, yeah. They used to call me the Joe Train because I'm untackleable back in those days. Now they call me Joe Dell because I catch the ball with one hand always.
Joe Dell Beckham Jr., I swear. I've never seen so many one-handed bullshit catches in my life.
It's fun.
And, God, yeah, you're just bringing me back on flashbacks, but I remember trying to cover you that day, fucking one-handed. It was blanket coverage. You had nothing. You couldn't do anything.
I believe the line was, "You need to be out there on the real Sundays, man."
Yeah, go help your team out, dude. Hopefully you guys go better than 2-7. Well,
Odell said we're going to win 8 in a row. We're going to win today, so.
I think so. Yeah, you guys haven't lost since, so
I know.
That's pretty interesting. Let's just hope Aaron
damn.
Rodgers doesn't say the same thing, or else the league will make sure that happens. So
let's talk about some of our favorite Thanksgiving Day meals. Oh, I'm waiting for it. Yeah, there it is.
Which one are you busting into?
Grapefruit or pamplemousse.
Pamplemousse, yeah.
Pamplemousse.
It's French for grapefruit.
Pimple mouse.
Pardon
Pimple
my
mouse.
French, I almost
That's the pimple
I
mouse.
almost threw up on that, dude.
Easy, tiger. Have you had the grapefruit before? Or is this your first tasting of the
I
majesty
think I've had
that
it
is
before.
grapefruit?
It's good.
Yeah.
Most of what I expected.
Yeah.
I feel like grapefruit's more of a flavor I'm familiar with than passion fruit. So.
Yeah. It's also the grapefruit is probably amongst the widely available ones. So, your basic flavors, berry, lime, lemon. The grapefruit's the best one of those. But trust me, I could just talk about my love of LaCroix for days.
My favorite is the lemon. I used to have my favorite be the lime, but then I really got into the more slightly sweeter smoothness of the lemon.
Yeah.
And it's one of those flavors that I can just dunk one after the other in like quick succession.
The lemon is okay. I wish it had a bit of a crisper finish. The lime tastes like a mixture of dish soap and Otter Pop to me. So
You're drinking too much dish soap.
maybe.
You're really familiar with the taste of dish soap.
My mother did once wash my mouth out with soap because I said the F word when I was like 11. And it was the worst.
Oh, yeah.
I'll never,
I've had that
ever
happen
forget.
too.
Before, yeah.
So that was terrible.
For me, it was bar soap.
Yep, I got bar
Yeah.
soap. I got bar soap.
No,
too.
it was like Dawn or whatever.
No, she made me do it.
Oh, jeez.
Literally wash out my fucking mouth with soap.
I remember my grandma washed my mouth out with soap because I called my brother stupid. And so it was a pretty brutal cleaning of the mouth. Like, I'm talking like a used soap bar.
Ooh.
Really fucking. Like, the more I think about it now, it's so gross.
Was
But
it
it's
like a hand sink, or was it like from the bathroom?
It's a hand sink.
Okay, so it wasn't like it was rubbing on someone's pubes. Like it wasn't like a bar soap from the bathtub.
it's not fucking puke soap, but it's still fucking shit hand and piss hand soap.
Well, yeah.
And
I mean,
so she washed my mouth out, and so I crawl under the bed after the whole cleansing of the mouth, and I made sure that I could still say bad words because I wanted to make sure that she really couldn't clean out the mouth. So I was like, I crawl under the bed and I go, stupid. I go, yeah, okay. I go, idiot. I was like, okay, I can still cuss.
you're hiding under the bed,
funny.
testing each of the bad words to see if they still work.
Yeah, and this was back before I found out the glorious inventions of fuck and piss and shit and ass and crap. I remember I started really cussing when I was in like 3rd grade.
Damn.
I'm like notorious in my family for having the fucking trash mouth of the family.
Damn.
But, obviously back when you're a kid and you're learning how to cuss, you cuss at everything, you look like a dumbass. That was me. That was definitely me. And my aunt was always having a problem with it. She would always tell my dad that I'm cussing too much. And, naturally it was like let's blame, like, the TV shows and the video games that Christian is playing because he's cussing all the time. It's like, no, I'm doing it because...
It's the other kids at school.
I'm doing it because my dad gets angry and he says fuck and it's hilarious. And,
I can see that. Your dad reminds me of like a cartoon character, He looks to me like, because Ara was asking about him, I'm like, we don't want to meet Christian as dad. I'm like, well, just picture like a non-bearded Irish boat captain, and you basically know what Christian's dad looks like. All right?
Large fella.
You've met him, right, Vito? He comes in the store once in a while, or at least he did.
I think I saw him once at your house when I went there once.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, you did. Yeah, that was before you tackled that 18 rack of Ice House to the dome at Green Lake. What a trip. I've never seen an Ice House 18 rack disappear so fast in my life. I reach in to grab one and it's fucking empty. I go, what the fuck, dude? Yeah, but I'm notorious for having the trash mouth of the family, and it's been apparent ever since. And then when I started making music, I was cussing all the time. I remember I stayed over at one of my best friend's house in middle school, and I left my fucking notebook there, and his mom went through my notebook, and I never got that notebook back, which sucks.
Damn.
But she has it, and there was a whole lot of fucks in it. She even wrote my mom and was like, I'm really concerned about your son's language. My mom was like, okay, that's cool. I don't really give a shit. You can throw away that notebook if you want. He's got like 10 other ones at home. But the one
Your
thing
mom who loves Limp Bizkit, never forget.
Yes. The thing I really appreciate about my parents is they've never been one to censor art to me or my brother. They've never censored anything to us. It's like artistic in a way. So it's like if they feel like it's an artistic, like Limp Bizkit. We're not going to get the edited version of Limp Bizkit or the edited version of Marshall Mathers LP or Slim Shady LP. We were always getting like the explicit versions because it's art. It's it's people's art. And if somebody were to do that with my art, I'd be like, fuck off. Like YouTube trying to censor us and shit and not let this whole demonetization.
Yes,
of
I was going to say, as I've explained, it's just about monetization. We can be on YouTube.
We can be on YouTube and we don't have to censor ourselves, but the demonetization or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
Demonetization.
Demonetization.
You're gonna get me some education so I can get some monetization.
Is fucking bullshit, and I think YouTube should go fuck themselves.
On a side note, grapefruit sucks.
No way, you're crazy. The grapefruit is great.
I can barely taste the grapefruit.
You're crazy.
Grapefruit's always like a bland.
It's because you're drinking it right after the passion fruit, which is the best one.
I just opened up a piña francés, or however the fuck you'd say it.
Dude.
Fresa.
That's Spanish.
Pineapple. Piña francés. Pineapple strawberry.
It's fresa. It's, again, Spanish.
I don't speak Spanish. I speak Mexican.
Okay.
Oh, God. This one is sweet.
Yeah, it's the best. Second best after passion fruit.
Usually pineapple's not my shtick. That's pretty good. I'm going to sit on this one for a little bit.
I mean, the pineapple really is the star of the pineapple strawberry.
It is.
Like a hint of strawberry.
But there's a little hint of strawberry.
Yeah.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you're in the area, swing by your local
Whole Foods.
QFC or Whole Foods.
You got to go to Whole
Pet
Foods to
Market
get these ones. They have the best selection there, trust me.
And your local grocery store and pick up some piña fresa.
There you go.
Because this shit is dope. And so is the peach and pear. I have yet to try grapefruit. I'm not excited to try grapefruit.
Are you excited to try cola?
I'm excited to try cola.
Unsweetened cola.
These things give you like pretty good beer burps. I think that's my favorite part about drinking these stupid
it's
things.
just seltzer, right? But it's like carbonated like it's like a Coke. That's why people love it, because it's got that nice strong carbonation. But you can down them so much because they're no calorie and they don't have any artificial sweeteners in them, but it's just going to make you burp a lot.
Bourbon to me is hilarious.
Yeah.
Honestly, people think it's gross. It's fucking hilarious.
I don't understand people who think burping is gross. But I want to go back. You mentioned how you always get in trouble, while this is still on my mind, for cursing too much around your family. So My mom has 3 brothers. One is older, he's a whole story all to himself. But he's not married, no kids. Then she has 2 younger brothers who both have kids. My mom was 19 when she got married, and she was 22 when I was born. So all of my cousins on my mom's side are significantly younger than me. The oldest one is 18. So what I used to get in trouble all the time. What are you? You can't focus here.
Man, fucking Vito's over here.
Fucking Christian's over here,
messages.
like fucking massaging his leg near his crotch while he's sipping.
I'm not massaging near my crotch, you idiot. I'm massaging
These
near
boys
my
are making inappropriate motions
right
with their
here.
LaCroix cans toward their
I was
mouths.
like right on my upper thigh.
like
not
giving
upper
me
thigh,
eyes
like,
while you're drinking your liquor.
All right. Anyways,
I return the favor.
anyway, Joe.
my cousins are all 15 to 16 years younger than me, and I don't censor myself around my parents, so I would always get in trouble because I'm riding around in the car with like a 4-year-old being like, I can't believe this fucking bullshit. Hey, what does fucking mean? Like a little 4-year-old girl in the back seat. So my mom's like slapping me on the arm. I'm like, God damn it.
Oh, yeah. I was blamed for every... when my younger cousin... Booj started cussing, I was blamed for that.
Yeah.
It was always a let's point the fingers at the foul mouth, and sure, maybe I had a lot to do with it, but at least the thing is by the time he started cussing, I at least knew how to cuss.
Yeah.
I wasn't a kid anymore. I was a teenager, and I knew how to cuss.
How much younger than you is he?
He's 3 years younger than me.
Okay, that's like me and my sister.
Or 3 years, 2 years, 3 years.
I don't know why you're asking me, buddy.
Whatever. I don't know. I can't remember.
It's close,
I'm
though.
bad
It's
with
not
that
like
shit. It's
10
close.
years or something.
No. It's not like that.
Like Vito's brother is 7 years older than him.
Yeah, no, it's not like that. We're all pretty close within our age.
That's cool. So then you have like your own little party of people, you know?
Yeah. I mean, that's why we've all been best friends for, it's like, even when the holidays aren't around, we always hang out with each other as much as possible. Just
There you
because
go.
it's fucking awesome.
There you
And,
go. Word.
yeah, so, I mean, I was always the one to be... to be called out as a foul-mouthed little fuck. And I loved it. I still love it. I think I have a Christmas card out there that's like, I think it just says like a Merry, and then there's like a giant censor word in there, and then it's like Christmas. And that was like the Christmas card that my family made for me. I thought it was hilarious. I loved it. It's fun. Which one are you drinking?
Peach pear. Ooh, I can
pear.
smell the bouquet is hitting my olfactory glands with such force.
I think I have so much air in my system.
You can't even finish the sentence without burping 3 times.
I'm telling you, dude. It's like it gives you the Miller Lite burps.
Ah, yes, the old MLBs.
Yeah, at my
All right.
apartment, when we would play Madden, and my old roommate, he was big on Black Velvet. Still is. It's like Black Velvet is like his drink of choice. So we always had Black Velvet, and my drink of choice is Miller Lite. So we always had Black Velvet and Miller Lite and Madden. I was like what our apartment was. And we would always have these Madden competitions, when both of our girlfriends weren't home. So that way we can just sit there and be grodes. We're drinking, we're burping, we're cussing, we're doing guy shit, making piles of garbage. And I remember I won this game because my friend Derek was so distracted by how many times I was burping because of these beers. It was like I drink one beer and it's just like, every God, it must have been every 8 to 10 seconds I was burping, and they're big. And we're sorry for the frequent listeners. It's gonna be a burp fest.
Burptacular, man.
Yeah.
Whatever.
We're
This
talking
is
a lot about
this is
burps.
our Thanksgiving
Special episode 6, bonus beef,
It's
the
bonus
Burptacular.
beef. Yeah, the
That was like a 2-parter.
Burptacular.
Speaking of which, I'm gonna crack open this Pina Fraise.
Pina fresa.
Say it in your French.
Well, they decided to, English butcher a French word saying La Croix. Then they, La Croche, and then they wanted to do penal French, so.
Penal French.
Penile phrase.
Penal Fraise.
Pina fresa.
What's up with the cola? The Locola.
We're saving that one.
Yeah, I'm saving peach pear for after the cola for its inevitability of sucking, but I'm interested in like what it's gonna taste.
The cola is definitely the most interesting flavor of them all.
I am excited,
Yeah.
to say the least.
If you can imagine what cola tastes like if there's no sweetness in it, which
Oh.
I'm sure you can't. All right, somebody said they had some thoughts on turkey. Who was that? Was it you?
That was me.
Okay.
I've got a thought on turkey. If you like white meat on the turkey, I gotta know why. I gotta know why you like it. Just
I
because
mean,
it's dry.
can't you extend that to
it's-
any sort of
See,
poultry?
No, I
I do
mean
have
my
to
big
say-
question is white turkey meat that is any turkey. I don't give a shit what kind of who cooks it.
Hey,
Fucking
I got something to say
Guy
about that.
Fieri could cook me a bomb ass turkey.
That's your
I gotta
go-to
say
for
something
an
about
awesome
this.
chef is Guy Fieri.
Fuck yeah, dude. He's the creator
Jane's
of
mom.
Flavortown.
Jane's mom makes the best turkey I've ever ate, and all of the meat is juicy.
Yeah, exactly. That was what I was going to say, because I've only ever cooked a turkey once, and it came out perfect. The problem is people don't know how to cook turkey, and they're too scared of salmonella, and they overcook it. Because people just don't own a meat thermometer. You cook it to 165, and it's perfect and juicy every time, all right? That's literally all it takes.
I'm just not a big fan of the turkey breast.
Now,
It's just
I
not
will
my
agree.
thing.
In general, I feel like turkey,
Yeah, in
especially
general.
turkey breast, is pretty dry.
Yeah, and it's
But
just like it's
that's
just like
why
chicken.
Jane's
It's just like
mom-
chicken breast.
Fucking cooks that shit to perfection.
Well,
But that's
I
why you
think
need
Jane's
the-
mom
She, like,
to
flips
invite
it upside
all of
down
us
or
to
something.
Thanksgiving.
That's
she
why you
probably
need the gravy and cranberry sauce to keep it nice and moist, man.
I mean, my dad and aunt
I
cook
think
a
one of the
mean-
tricks.
cook a mean turkey, but the dark meat on that turkey is like cooked perfectly.
Yeah.
Like that's the only one I eat. But like turkey breast, chicken breast, I don't get it, man.
Do you eat the turkey leg like some sort of gluttonous medieval king, just like on the bone?
I don't do that. My uncle does. He claims the legs because he eats kind of creepy.
Do you know that like if you go to Disney World, that's like a treat?
Yep.
Like everywhere.
Yeah.
It's just like people with these ridiculous turkey legs.
Yeah, when I was in Disneyland, it was like there was like turkey legs all over the place. But the one thing that I had to go hit up in Disneyland was the Corn Dog Castle. That place was the shit. I got like a ginormous hot link corn dog that ruled my world.
I've never been to Disneyland in California. I've been to Disney World in Florida, but never land. Probably go there when I go visit our dad.
I need to go back to Disney World.
I mean, not right
Go
now
check it out,
because
but-
the whole state's on fire, but
Yeah, I went there in July and I love it. It's a lot of fun.
California or
Disneyland.
Oh.
But holy fuck, the weather was absolutely miserable. I don't
I
belong.
bet.
I do not belong in that weather. Even being a Mexican American, I just don't. I fucking hate hot weather.
Yeah, me too.
I hate hot weather. That's why I love Washington, because you get hot weather in the summer and you deal with it for 3 months, and then you get your winter.
Yep.
That'll be kind of cold, sometimes colder than others, but
Yeah.
usually pretty mellowed out, pretty normal. And I'm not scared of a little
it's
bit
the
of rain.
6 months of rain. Yeah, that's.
I'm not scared of rain. I
just gets
worked
a little
at rain,
depressing.
I've done all that
When I
shit.
moved up here, I was expecting. I heard off of like some website. I think it was actually the Seattle website or something. That you guys only had 10 days of sunshine in the year, and that's what I was looking forward
Yeah.
to and was disappointed by. And I've not seen a year.
Keep up that
up
facade.
here.
We don't want more people here coming out here for the beautiful weather that we get 9 out of the 12 months. All right? We want to keep them away.
Yeah, true.
We get Indian summers around here sometimes.
Yeah,
too,
we do.
which is kind of nice.
Speaking of good times to visit California, probably around winter, but at the same time, I'd say June is known for its cloudy weather. June gloom, as it were. So that might be a good time to check it out too. And
mean, I've
take
never-
weather
Consider
before you
June's
go.
also my birthday month.
Hey,
Oh, really?
Ooh.
There you go.
My
There you go.
sisters, too.
Gotta do a June gloom Disneyland adventure.
Oh yeah, and it's
June gloom.
it's
huh?
nice in
Dur-
California
Ju-
when the sun goes down and it drops to around like 70 degrees.
Yeah.
I'd say that's like the most ideal, perfect temperature for nighttime. And the problem with here is the sun will go down in the summertime. It's like,
It gets cold.
and no. In the summertime, it's like you have like a 90-degree day, which is shitty. And then at nighttime, it's like 85.
Well, yeah.
See, I like that.
I hate that shit.
Or not 85. I've never had that problem.
I'm so
I like
used
the
to
weather here
sleeping
with the summer,
upstairs and all that.
where it's like a 90-degree day, and then during the night it's down to like 60 degrees.
Yeah, that's what I'm used to
here.
is when it's all.
That's
Yeah,
nice.
and that's what I like, because in
Cold.
California it's like 90, and then like nighttime's like 89
Like
or
if
something.
If I'm sweating my balls off at like 11:30 p.m.
Yeah,
in the
seriously.
summertime, it frustrates the fuck out of me.
Me
And
too.
I'm a large fella, so I sweat year round, 24 hours a day.
You are again beefy boy.
Beefy boy, I sweat my ass off. Like last night, I went to a karaoke bar, and it was like 36 degrees out. And I get out of my car, walk in, instantly start sweating.
Yep.
You are wearing shorts today, right now, and it was like below freezing this morning. So
Oh yeah, in the wintertime, I'll wear a sweatshirt and shorts. I don't care. My legs just don't get cold. My legs never get cold. But
I want to go back to talking about Thanksgiving.
Instead of
turkey.
beefy sweat.
Instead of
Beef
what
sweat.
summer weather, which place in the United States has our favorite summer weather?
beef sweat.
I want to talk about cranberry sauce now.
Ooh,
I
love me some
for
cranberry
me too,
sauce.
but for my entire life, first of all, it's got to be the stuff out of the can
Yes.
that holds its shape.
Yes.
And I've never put it on the turkey. It's always its own side dish. That's just like a tasty treat on the side. People think I'm crazy for that.
So you eat it as like its own thing.
Yeah, it's
you
like
don't mix
candy.
it with your stuffing. Or,
No, I don't
or
put it on the
with your
stuffing or the cranberry sauce or on the gravy.
Wow,
No,
wow,
why?
you're edgy.
One of those weird people who hates mixing sweet things with like.
No, I'm the same way. Sweet and savory do not go
I
together.
just do
man.
not like that. Yeah.
Sweet and savory, dude, is my shit. I fucking love sweet and savory.
No way.
It's good. When it's done right, it's good. When it's done wrong, it's horrendous.
No, my sister Renee, she would eat like an entire can of that shit if they let her want, man.
Dude, that canned cranberry sauce is
I know.
severely underrated.
I think it's the best. It's
Like
just, it's
you
like
know,
candy.
Metropolitan Market's got their fancy pantsy, but it's like
That stuff's like weirdly spicy. I don't
it's like, you know what? It's because they have like spices in there and then orange peel. I'm like, nah, fuck that. I'm just gonna go eat out of a can. For Christ's sake.
You just like don't even open the can all the way, so it's like
Yeah.
latched open.
What's your
with, like, a
favorite? What's your
spoon.
favorite? What's your favorite Turkey Day roll though? The rolls are an important part of
I
Thanksgiving.
don't know that I can name multiple types of turkey meal rolls.
Do you like Hawaiian rolls? Do you like
Oh, I
just
see.
regular rolls?
No, I don't. Again, the Hawaiian rolls
Sweet,
have that
savory.
sweetness with them. Yeah. No, thank you.
Yeah.
We'll take just like a nice crusty dinner roll, maybe
Yeah.
like with like a brown bread,
Honestly,
a little
at-
butter
bit
on
of
it.
butter.
back at my
Yeah.
house,
Little
we used
butter
to
cranberry
just
on
grab like a loaf of sourdough.
The trick is to save the roll till the end so you can mop up all the
I
remaining
love
bread.
sourdough.
Sourdough is my favorite bread of all time, always. And
I
forever.
want to like sourdough so much. It's just like I don't like the texture. It's like always feels like it tastes like it's stale. You know, it's like slightly too firm and crumbly
Maybe
for
you've
me.
been eating stale sourdough.
Maybe,
Ooh,
but then
you
it
know,
gets
I'm with
stale
you
so
on that.
fast.
I'm with
you
you on-
boys are crazy.
I'm
Everyone
with
knows
you on the pamplemousse.
that
This
grapefruit
stuff
is the
sucks.
best flavor amongst the readily available flavors. Okay?
It's no.
No.
Maybe
No, it's a rip off of Talking Rain.
it could be good if it was alcoholic, but that's only because it's alcoholic.
Well, here's a sneak preview for you. At our wedding, me and R are making a specialty cocktail that will involve a LaCroix flavor in it. So,
Oh, nice. Well, it's like
Nice.
when my brother and I make like a party punch.
yeah.
We usually have like a lot of sparkling water.
I heard you say
in
that.
the drink.
Yeah.
And you know,
give
you
it
add
the
your
nice
ice.
bubbles.
Well, that's because we put in a half gallon of fucking booze, and then on top of that, you throw in like a liqueur with it. So that much alcohol,
Yeah.
and it's sweet too.
What do you
'Cause
use as
add
the
some
base?
Juice.
Are you using like Smirnoff or what?
No. We use like Bacardi, like
Okay.
Bacardi White or Silver. Sorry.
I was worried you were gonna say Everclear, and I was gonna have to.
I remember I went to a wedding that or not a wedding, but it was like a bowel renewal,
Bowel renewal.
bowel renewal, and they only gave out 2 drink tickets,
Oof, that's bad form.
and it was like a 5-hour fucking event.
Yeah.
But the thing is my brother had a little Everclear in his trunk. He had a whole fifth of it. So like, you know, naturally, all the boys go out there, and then we come back in just shithoused.
Yeah.
And there, people are wondering how this is happening. But this stuff, you could like, you take. We were drinking it out of the bottle because that was all we could do, and it would just pour down the side of your mouth, and it would dry. Like the second it would hit your skin, it would just dry.
Yeah.
That shit is so raunchy. I hated it, but it got the
grain
got the
alcohol,
job
man.
done.
Well, yeah.
They had the Seahawks
shit.
game on there too. Seahawks versus the Chargers in the bar. So we were stuck watching that instead of the whole, renewal thing we didn't really pay much attention to. Then we ate. Some of us threw up.
we were supposed to be at this like love ceremony, but we were just watching football. It was
Watching
like going on
football,
in the
drinking,
background.
and eating. That was like what it was. But that was back when that was what like weddings were to us because we just, we were
You're like those people who come to the bar during karaoke night to play pool and get annoyed that it's so loud. It's like,
I hate that shit.
I
hate
know.
that shit. That's so fucked up. Don't go to a karaoke bar if you're not willing to listen to karaoke because it's gonna be there, it's gonna happen, and stop being such a bitch.
like me and Ara go to trivia every Friday at the Monkey Pub, and there's these like 3 guys who come in to play pool every Friday night, and the trivia host has yelled at them so much to shut the fuck up. But like, again, why? Like, literally, we're on the Ave. There's like 20 bars around with a pool table. Just go somewhere else. I guarantee you, no one else is hosting a trivia night on Friday night. All right, that you're just going to be annoyed at for happening. Like,
I think people that go to a bar to just sit there and rule the pool table.
Don't have lives?
No, it's not that they don't have lives. They do, but they take themselves too seriously.
Yes.
It's like,
yes.
I love pool. I love playing pool. But if I'm going to a bar and somebody gets mad at me because we're playing like a 2-on-2 and somebody gets mad at us because the game is taking a little bit, it's like, hey, why don't you do us a favor, dude, and take these 3 quarters and go fuck yourself.
Yeah.
It's like,
I know.
I really don't care what anybody has to say. You don't own the pool table.
Yeah.
So don't go to the bar ever thinking that it's like your own pool table.
Yeah.
Go buy one if you want to be annoyed at everybody and be snobby as shit.
Yeah,
'Cause
dude.
I think the bar that we go to in Richmond Beach actually had a pool table, but I don't think it's there anymore. They might have a few years ago. I don't know.
I mean, that's one of the biggest tragedies of losing Dante's is they had like 6 pool tables in there, and it's just gone now.
Damn.
Man,
like
I
a whole
remember
Felt.
I got
Alcove of just pool tables.
I love karaoke, man. It's a lot
I
of
used
fun.
to. It's
It's a lot of fun. We went to a karaoke bar last night. Had a blast.
I remember I got so drunk at a karaoke bar that I was at the bar and was singing somebody else's karaoke with them from the bar.
Oh yeah, I got up on stage last night and helped sing courtesy of the Red, White, and Blue, because why the fuck not?
Christ.
And the bar was
We need to have a special episode
Not hopping.
about the worst songs of all time, because that one will definitely be on the list.
you are fucking wrong. That song is the national anthem 2. That's national anthem the sequel.
You boys want to crack into these colas?
I'm still drinking this
have your
shitty
mind
grapefruit.
blown?
Oh god, I have to, yeah. This stuff is. I'm
But
either
yeah,
gonna
you're
throw
funny.
up or piss
Vito,
myself.
Vito had
as
that
I'm
good
drinking
story
something.
about singing along karaoke from the bar. One time, we were at Dante's, and back when in my my marine biology days, we used to roll like 20 deep because we were contracted by the federal government. We were seamen, yes. We were contracted by the federal government to work on fishing boats in Alaska, but we had to go through a briefing and debriefing in Seattle. So, like, you have these 20 college-age kids who aren't from here, who are literally just waiting for the federal government to talk to them for an hour and a half. So they got nothing to do for weeks, and they just got paid $5,000 for money they couldn't spend when they're trapped at sea for 6 months. So, like, let's go get fucked up. So, anyways, we're over at Dante's, and we want to sing Bohemian Rhapsody. So we go to put it in, and the lady's like, "Somebody already put that in." I'm like, "Well, like, can you tell us who it is? Maybe if like they agree to let us take it, is that cool?" And she's like, "I guess." So it's like this little couple over there. So me and my buddy are like, "Hey, I hear you wanted to sing Bohemian Rhapsody. Do you mind if me and some of my friends come up with you?" I'm like, oh no, sure, that seems fine. So then all 20 of us just stormed the stage, and there was one microphone. There were two, I guess. So I don't know that these people knew what they had signed up for.
Yeah, last night, so the karaoke bar we went to, just to give them a shout out, they got vandalized about a month ago. A group of teenagers came in, destroyed the restaurant, just fucked it up completely, caused a lot of damage. So if you want to support them and you want to have fun and you want to go drink some drinks and sing some karaoke, it's the Royal Unicorn in Richmond Beach over there in Shoreline. A lot of fun. But anyway, with that being said, this dude gets up on stage last night and sings Creep from Radiohead. I have never wanted to throw a well drink at somebody so hard in my life. I was like, get this goof off the stage. Not only was he singing Creep, but the way he was singing it was spooky, dude. This guy was...
Was it my Uncle Bill? Because that's his karaoke jam.
God, man, the way he was singing it was so fucking hilarious. But yeah, there's some interesting singers last night. Yeah, Bohemian Rhapsody came on last night, and the whole bar got fed up. Everybody's tired of hearing that song. But yeah, so Thanksgiving. All right, what do you guys think of? This is a side of mine that I really, really dislike, and it's the yams.
I like yams. I don't like badly prepared yams.
I mean, I would hope not.
I'm not a yam guy.
But what is a badly
sweet,
prepared yam?
Too sweet.
Most of them, I've noticed that you would get at like an event or something, or like at Metmart probably. They're like mushy and weird and kind of watery and gross. But
marshmallowy and
yeah, it's just not good. But if they're cooked like a potato and you eat them like a potato, then they're good.
Oh, so you're thinking like a baked yam?
Yeah, like just like a
I'm
baked
picturing
yam.
no, I'm talking
like
about
a yam
like,
casserole with like the marshmallow topping.
That's
Yep, that's what I'm talking
that's
about.
just stupid ass. Fucking Thanksgiving ass, American ass, fucking stupid shit.
This is our Thanksgiving special, dude. Like, I don't care how you feel about like having a yam.
a regular yam.
Yeah.
What do you guys think of baked potatoes?
Hey, I have.
I love baked potatoes.
I
That's
have
my
regular
favorite.
ass
I do too.
yams for Thanksgiving all the time, and they're great.
Well, lucky you, man,
But
because
I
we get that marshmallow
dislike
shit, and
the
I fucking hate it.
stupid inventions that have come out of Thanksgiving,
Like green bean casserole. Like, let's take a vegetable and then add as much milk and potato chips to it as we can.
it's so.
Yeah, and to go along with the how should I say it?
That was timed well.
The yam casserole, or
Well, that
however
smells
we
good.
want to say it. What do you know what salad or side is really fucked up? Is the ambrosia salad.
Yes. Oh my god, that's
I
Like,
think I like it.
the
yeah.
ambrosia salad is fucked up. You like ambrosia?
No, he's
Oh, I was like,
tasting the-
dude, what the fuck?
I'm tasting the
Vito just
cola
cracked
thing.
into the cola LaCroix.
I'm done drinking this grapefruit.
I'm
wine.
like-
That's gonna make me throw up. I'm gonna try this
Now be warned,
Nicola.
La Cola.
it's not great. It's not even probably good, but I kind of like it.
It's not as bad as you think it's gonna be.
Exactly.
I mean,
Yeah. It smells good though, doesn't it? It smells like Coke.
It smells like Coke.
Yeah.
It smells like Diet Coke.
Yeah. I
Yeah, it
guess.
smells like Diet Coke.
Well, try it.
Well, yeah, try it.
Don't just sniff it.
Sip
We
that
gotta
shit.
get a a little
Oh, yeah?
smell test in there.
You're one of those people that like puts
Like-
their whole
like
face in the
wine
wine
guys.
glass, you know?
Or like that lady who makes money off of making videos of pushing like pastries and stuff into her face.
What? The internet is a weird place.
Yeah.
Hey, the internet's a great place. let me drink this here's drink.
Yes. The sound of
It tastes like
Cigarette.
it tastes like
If
spicy
cigarettes were
Coke.
good.
I was gonna say spicy, like cinnamon.
It tastes like cinnamon Coke.
cinnamon and
It's like
spiciness.
spiced rum without the sweetness.
There you go.
That's
yeah,
it.
That's, a good
That's
way to
what
put
it is.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
just tastes like
if
warming
Kraken
spices.
wasn't sweet.
Yes, exactly.
Yeah.
Precisely. It tastes just like
Kraken.
that.
Not
It's a
Captain
little-
Morgan's. You go straight to Kraken.
I fucking love
Christ.
Kraken.
Jesus
It's my favorite rum.
Did you just say Captain Morgan over Kraken?
Yes.
Damn, dude, I bet you're an Admiral Nelson kind of guy, too.
I don't know what that is.
Oh, Admiral Nelson's the shit that if you don't even want to hang out with the captain, because you can't afford it, which is sad, then you got to hang out with the Admiral. I remember
The Kraken tastes like molasses. It's way too sticky and way
And-
too sweet.
I remember my friend Claude. He and I have an act for cheap booze. He went to a store
Shocking.
once. I think it was an Asian store on Aurora, and they were selling whole fifths of spiced Admiral. Yeah, the Admiral Nelson.
Admiral Nelson. Love the knockoff Captain Morgan. Well,
Yes.
Admiral Nelson's good promoted above him, so you know.
And so, knockoff Captain Morgan, they were selling whole fifths for $5. And so he bought, I think he bought 5 of them or something. And, oh, God. He had them for so long. Stop. I don't want to drink this anymore. It was like when you would go and get Rum of the Gods from Trader Joe's.
Yeah.
Because it's like $10.
I like the Trader Joe's liquor.
I do too. But I really like their Rum of the Gods until I've had Rum of the Gods hangovers. And that was when I decided to never drink it again. And there's a few different boozes that are like that.
All tequilas from here.
Yes, I hate tequila.
That is another
I don't like the taste of tequila.
tradition
Or
of
vodka.
Thanksgiving is getting way too drunk in front of all your extended families.
Yes. And that's one thing I've never done.
Really?
No, I've never
man.
been. I've never been drunk on
haven't
Thanksgiving
lived.
or Christmas ever in my life. Which
If
is
we get my sister out here, she can tell you the story of her wedding and how drunk I was.
like I've had alcoholic drinks on Christmas and Thanksgiving, like traditional, like Mexican style warm drinks that have alcohol in them that are super good, or just natural like regular old Bailey's type drinks. You know, something simple. Those are usually my holiday drinks, and I'll usually have maybe 1 or 2. A White Russian, you know, that's my shit on Christmas.
Fireball and apple cider.
Oh God, no!
Ooh, Fireball and apple cider.
Oh my God, no!
Apple cider is fucking terrible.
Speaking of,
I don't care what it is. I don't care what company it is. Alcoholic apple cider is a headache in a bottle.
we're gonna have
You're
a
a fellow, and I'm a cider fellow.
I'm a beer
so.
fellow.
we're gonna have a keg of it at my wedding. I just had a
Keg
great
of
idea.
cider?
Next holiday special for the Christmas holiday special, we'll have to talk about our most embarrassing office holiday party stories because I want to talk about Vito at my house that one time.
Oh,
Not right
wow.
now. Not right now.
1 like equals 1 prayer. That's gonna be great. That's a great topic.
That's a little.
Just so you know, I've been more drunk than that and successfully gotten a lift. I did not need to be walked home.
He did not need to be walked home. I don't know why he needed to be walked home, but
I think it was just because
funny.
Ty was fucking spooky.
Yeah, oh, God.
Well, and he was trying to hook up with my friend, but this is a story for another time.
Shouts out to Ty Spooky. That guy was a creep.
Jeez, yeah,
Fucking
he
goof.
was a character.
This cola.
The
First
Nicola?
off, I've drank so much of
Yeah,
this.
why is it? Hold
I've
on.
drank so much of this stuff. I feel like I'm gonna throw up.
What is
but-
a Nicola?
I don't know.
A Nicola.
And why is it a Nicola?
Why is it red, white,
says
and blue?
Nicola.
Why is the can colored like an American flag? You know, there's a lot of questions going on about the cola.
Toby Keith endorses it.
Oh my God.
Toby Keith is the shit. We love this
Like
bar.
nitrogen cola, or like what are you talking about?
Nicola.
I'm getting all confused about
I was
that.
very confused about the Nicola situation.
Yeah, as far as the taste test is what we've had today with the special from our friends at LaCroix.
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 How would you rank
Peach
them?
and pear is my favorite of the day.
That's your top?
That's
What
my
about you,
top.
Vito?
Out of the ones we've tasted today, I'd say probably passion fruit or peach pear.
Yeah?
I haven't tried the peach pear today, but I know I like
You've
it.
had it before, yeah.
And
Yeah,
I
yeah.
definitely still say that lemon's my favorite.
What about you? The only other flavor Christian has tried is the coconut. Has that one outweighed the peach pear, or
I would say it would be peach pear, coconut,
okay?
passion fruit, strawberry fraise, and this cola,
and then grapefruits all the way at the
said
bottom.
and then
Strawberry,
grapefruits at the
strawberry.
bottom.
Yeah, you did say strawberry.
Yeah, it's peanut.
Oh, pina
Yeah.
fresa.
All right, well, I did some research and have my list of all 21 flavors ranked. So we're going to do this in descending order. So worst flavor of all would be coconut.
Yep.
Because I hate coconut.
I
Everyone-
hate coconut, but I hate the coconut flavor.
I just feel everyone is allowed to hate one food trend, and I can't stand coconut. I'm so glad coconut water has gone away as a thing because, ugh.
Yeah, coconut water
All right?
sucked. I love coconut milk though.
Counting down from there, number 20 would be cherry lime, which is again another fancy lady can. Have you tried that
That
one?
would be good. I haven't tried it.
It
That
tastes
seems
like cough
a-
syrup.
Oh.
It's way too syrupy. The cherry flavor is
I've
not
never
great.
had that problem of something tasting like cough syrup before. Like, things that people have described to me as tasting like that haven't tasted like that to me. So I might just have that weird taste bud thing where I just don't taste it as the cough syrup thing.
Yeah. The next four, I'll call a bunch. This would be what you call the Costco pack, the berry, then lime, orange, lemon. The berry is just boring. It tastes like mixed berry yogurt to me. Like, it's not bad. It's just not exciting.
Yeah, I feel like it's a good flavor to just have around every now and then.
It's definitely it's the vanilla ice cream of LaCroix flavors. Like no one's gonna object to it. It's just
as
boring.
like a man who likes his vanilla ice cream, I'd say that it's pretty.
That would be the berry, and then like I said about lime, I feel like it tastes like Otter Pops. The orange is okay, but it's just like not tangy enough. You know,
Yeah.
It tastes like a slightly over-ripened orange.
I feel
and
like
then,
I can understand that based off of the taste of the grapefruit not being that good.
Yeah. Well, like the passion fruit, right? I want tartness, like
Yeah.
because the passion fruit sings, and like that's my same thing with the lemon. Like lemons, it tastes like if it was labeled as lemonade, I would agree.
I feel like the
But-
lemon is tartar than the passion fruit, but less tart than the lime.
Maybe. All right. So then I got two of like the fancy lady cans here, blackberry cucumber and cantaloupe ruby red grapefruit, which are flavors I really want to like, but they both just taste like sugar.
Oh,
like
yeah.
sweetness is just the overpowering flavor.
I've hated cucumber water for a large part of my grown up years.
I don't know what
because
cucumber water is.
cucumber
Water
water.
with cucumbers in it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But it's so refreshing.
Listen here. Like, since we're on the topic of cucumber water with your cucumber flavored cucumber, blackberry, whatever it was,
Yeah. Blackberry
cucumber water
correct.
was ruined for me because I was drugged to a vegan restaurant, which,
Oh, dude, I remember the story. You were telling it at the Met.
yeah, I was dragged to a vegan restaurant, which first off, you can be vegan, I support it, whatever. I'll never go back and eat at an all vegan restaurant ever again.
Oh, yeah.
And we sit down, and they bring me this cucumber water, or they bring me a water, and they put it down, and then this dude drops 2 cucumbers in there, and they're fucking brown.
Oh, yeah,
Like-
that's pretty
wow.
bad.
I'm like, what the fuck? And, you know, of course, they don't like to waste food because there are a bunch of fucking hippies at this restaurant. I took one sip of this water, it ruined cucumber water for me for
That's fair.
at least 5 years.
That's
and
fair.
So I buy my own cucumbers
Yeah.
and I cut them up. Highly recommended, by the way. If you guys want like a big morning boost of like electrolytes and feeling good, energy wise, cut up some cucumbers. You know, a nice fresh cucumber. Cut it up, throw it in a pitcher. Grab like 2 or 3 limes. Squeeze the juice in there, throw the limes in there, fill it up with water, put it in your refrigerator. Let
Okay.
it refrigerate overnight while you sleep.
Yep.
Let it stoop, and then in the morning, you got yourself one hell of a cucumber water. And that's what made me start liking it again, and that's what got me back into it.
That
because then
sounds
when I'm
pretty
done
good.
drinking the water, I just eat the cucumbers.
Yeah, it's like a little bonus treat.
Yeah.
All right.
Waste it.
Anyways.
Anyway, keep going with your flavors.
Back up to number 13 is one of the newest flavors, key lime, which is fine. It literally tastes like you're drinking a key lime pie, which is really off-putting. But if you're into that, check it out. That's a little more
love
tricksy
key
to
lime.
find. You
I feel
can
like I'd
find
be
that
fine
one
with
though.
that if it wasn't sparkling water, though. 'Cause
Yeah.
I feel like I like that flavor. I mean, I know I like that flavor, but I don't think I'd like it as sparkling water.
Yeah. Number 12, I have the cola, which really it's just for the novelty of it. You know, it's fun. Yeah.
so weird.
Apple cranberry up at number 11. That one has a nice crispness to it.
Apple
Delicious.
cranberry?
Yep. That's also a fancy ladyboy can.
That sounds good.
Or lady can,
lady
sorry, not
boy.
lady boy. Jesus Christ. Now we're into the top 10. So number 10 would just be the pure, classic, timeless, sparkling water. Now, I have a soda stream, so I don't really buy the pure anymore because I can just make it myself instead of paying $6 for 12 cans of water.
Soda streams
But-
are badass.
yeah, I know. But number 9, another new flavor, tangerine. That's like what I want the orange to be. It's orange, but with slightly more
Not a
tartness
big
to
fan.
it.
Not a big fan of orange flavored anything.
Yeah.
Number 8 would be apricot. This one is like impossible to find, but it tastes like an apricot, like you know
Pretty
those
good. They
fruit
have
leather
that.
things. Really?
Yeah, or they did.
Oh, they have the passion fruit there sometimes. They're really bad at keeping it in stock though, because I go there
Matt
sometimes.
Moore's
It's
bad
like,
at keeping anything consistently in stock.
Number 7 would be the mango, which is, I mean, a great approximation of mango. That's one of my.
I love mango.
Kiwi watermelon up at number 6. That one, yeah. It's got. No, you're not a kiwi fan.
No, I'm not a kiwi watermelon. Those two.
Kiwi watermelon's okay, but I like kiwi strawberry.
Watermelon on its own is great.
Yeah.
Flavored watermelon, horrible. Every single flavor of watermelon
True.
is fucking terrible. It's
Yeah.
it's like orange to me. It's just gross.
Huh.
Kiwi is fine. I'm fine with kiwi, but
Yeah. Ooh, big one. All right. At number 5, we have cran raspberry. Which
I
is
like
nice,
that one.
Nice. Yeah. Classic. Peach pear up at number 4. This would be fiance Ara's favorite. Like I said before, it's got that nice mix of the tartness of the peach with that nice creamy sweetness of the pear. Wonderful.
creamy sweetness.
And then I already went through this, but number 3, grapefruit. You guys are crazy. The pineapple
more
strawberry, second
Yeah.
favorite. It's got, I like pineapple a lot.
Which one?
Pineapple strawberry.
Oh yeah, that's pretty.
And then passion fruit, number 1, hands down. Nothing else comes close. So that is our my definitive ranking of all 21 flavors of LaCroix.
I feel like it's a pretty solid list. As
Bonus
far as
beef
what I
brought
do,
to you
but-
in part by LaCroix.
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 And our good friends at the bathroom.
Yeah. All right, just over an
Yeah.
hour. You guys got anything?
I'd probably flip flop, like exactly flip flop, like 3 or 4 flavors. But aside from that,
Yeah.
I'm taking your grapefruit out of the top 3.
yeah,
Well, I mean, I think you'll disagree with coconut being ranked dead last.
Yes, I highly disagree with that.
I agree
because
with
I
that
love
one.
coconut flavored everything.
Yeah.
I love it. When I get bubble tea, it's always coconut.
you know
banana.
what?
Oh man.
I think you could
Bubble tea.
relate to the similarity of it. I don't like coconut in the same way you don't like watermelon or orange.
Ah, I see.
So I like coconut milk and like things made with coconut, but I don't like coconut flavoring
I hate coconut
or coconut water. I hate
I
coconut
hate
water.
coconut water.
Like I said when you were in the bathroom, I'm so glad that trend is over because ugh.
Yeah.
Here, try it. It's like water, but sweet. I'm like, no, it tastes like you watered down, like you melted an ice pop and then added a gallon of water to
And
it.
then they
right?
made like chocolate milk
I know.
versions
Ugh.
of it. No, it's just no.
Oh god, yeah, that was so bad.
No,
Yes.
no, thank
No.
you. I'll pass.
All right. Well, any
Yeah.
more thoughts on traditional Thanksgiving meals at
Yes.
all? Or, oh yeah.
Ham.
I like ham.
Is
I
ham?
don't
I mean,
I don't like sweet ham.
I feel
ham.
like Christmas is when you eat ham. I
Ham
don't know
comes out at Thanksgiving too.
Thanksgiving ham.
You can get a Thanksgiving
Yeah.
ham.
I guess do they offer it at the Met Mart or is it just turkeys?
No, it's just
I
turkey.
don't think it's just turkey.
but they
there,
got ham for the Christmas time.
I think so. Prime rib for the Christmas time.
But I like ham. I just don't like sweet hams, and especially actually almost hate sweetened sweet hams.
I can have like one little piece of holiday ham, and that's about it. If I get too much of it, it throws off my whole meal course, and it fucks up.
I'm not a big ham person.
Not a big
either.
ham
It's
guy.
Yeah,
just-
I'm not a big ham guy either.
So
I do like them in sandwiches.
processed.
Me too.
And
I like
when we
ham
fry
sandwiches.
them. When we fry them, it's fucking good.
Yeah.
I don't mean like deep fried. I just mean like pan seared or whatever.
Yeah.
Have you
Yes.
ever had pan fried spam?
Yeah, it's actually pretty good.
It's really salty.
Yeah, well, I'm a huge fan of saltiness. I'm probably the saltiest person you'll ever meet.
You should meet my mother. They call her the Salt Monster, which yes is a Star Trek reference.
But yeah,
Nerd.
Hey man, my mom has dressed as a Trekkie for Halloween for the last like 15 years in a row. So
that's pretty cool though.
yeah,
That's pretty rad.
all right.
All right.
I just feel like ham, like in terms of the cuts of meat you can get from a pig, like ham is at the bottom of that list. Maybe that should be a ranking. I'm kidding.
You know what I do want to do though? I like this taste test shit.
Yeah.
Pardon me. I mean, a lot of soda water. A lot of soda
Yeah,
water.
it is.
But with that being said, I like the taste test, man. And
Yeah.
I think,
Yeah.
if you're, frequent listeners, new coming listeners, hit us up on Facebook, hit us up on Instagram, on Twitter. Let us know what you guys want us to try. Obviously, I'm not going to eat bugs, so don't fucking go there. I'm not going to eat
Dude, we should do
weird shit.
different places fried chicken.
Ooh.
And maybe on that same similar point, probably not too close together so you don't have too much chicken all the time, but you get tired of it and not be able to do a good taste test, but wings.
Oh, yeah.
Gotta do wings.
Wings is good. I shouted out Wingstop
maybe on like a big
episode
sports day.
5.
Maybe on like a big sports day,
I
we can
think
get some wings.
we should wrap up the episode.
Super Bowl Sunday should be wing taste test.
Oh, there we go.
Super Bowl episode.
Well, now this is on the record, so
Yes, it's on there. Anyway, so we have that scheduled. With that being said, if you guys have taste tests for us, let us know. If there's like a favorite brand of yours that you want us to try that has multiple different flavors, hit us up. Yeah, maybe I'll get into venturing into the eating weird shit eventually, but let's keep it pretty
Mellow
pretty
fellow?
neutral. Yeah,
Mellow
pretty neutral
fellow.
to begin with, at least while we get started, because something that we can find at your local grocery store.
or if you want to send it to us,
Or send it to us. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Free shit.
All right. But with that being said, this was our LaCroix special.
Well, Thanksgiving
Thanksgiving
special.
LaCroix special.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I drank so much of this fucking sparkling water.
That was
You mean
bonus beef.
super duper delicious?
Yeah, the
Our
bonus-
special
the
bonus beef episode.
episode.
I feel like unless we have anything else to say here, we're probably finished.
Yeah. So
I think so.
Joe can go ahead and head us out here with our
I get to be the plug master.
Plug
as
master.
always.
Plug master.
the plug master.
Find us on our website, beefyboys.com. We're on iTunes now at Beefy Boys Bud Club. Merch store, www.cafepress.com/beefyboysmerch1.
Get your coffee cups. Get your hats. Get
Got
your
all
shirts.
sorts of shirts for a dog, man.
Shirts for a dog.
My sister, yeah. So my brother-in-law called me a sellout because we made a merch store after 3 episodes, and they think some of the stuff we have on there is so absurd. But I'm like, that's just our brand, man. Like, if somebody
Isn't
wants,
there an ashtray?
there's a keepsake box and
Yeah,
like
I
an
saw
apron, you know, like, hey, whatever, man. Like, do it. Anyways, we're on Twitter at beefy_boys. We see the notifications, but we don't really tweet. Best place to find us be on Facebook, facebook.com/beefyboys, and then Instagram for our great selfies post episode. You know, that's Beefy Boys Bud Club, and boys is spelled with an I, as always. All right.
Thank you, folks.
Yeah. Thanks for listening and have
Happy
a great weekend.
Thanksgiving.